Hello. Today we'll be learning about making circle graphs. First I will talk about the steps to making a circle graph. Step 1 is finding the sum of all people/objects, which means the sum of all of these numbers right here. Step 2 is making proportions to find the degrees of items. That's just basically finding the degrees of the angle according to the number of people for each food. Step 3 is to use a protractor to graph each angle according to step 2. Okay, now I'll show you an example. So, there are 6 people for the pizza, 12 people for spaghetti, 9 people for hamburgers, 4 people for chicken, and 5 people for steak. Now, step 1 is to find the sum of all people/objects. So, what is 6 plus 12 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5? The answer is 36. And now we'll advance to step 2 with 36, which is making proportions so we can find the degree value for each amount of people for each unit. Now using that 36, that's how many people we have. So with this 6 right here, pizza is 6 out of 36. And 1 minute. With 6 out of 36, the proportion is 6 out of 36 equals how much out of 360. Now to decide this, we could either do 6x equals 36 times 360, which is what you'll have to do for a lot of, wait, 1 second. 6 times 360 equals 36x. That's what you'll have to do for most of these, but for this one in specific, there's a simpler way. You can basically divide 360 into 36, and that equals 10. And now, using 10, you can multiply the 6 right here by 10. But this does not work in all situations. It'll be very complicated if this number is not divisible in this number. It's very complicated. But I'm just using it in this situation because it's the simplest way. Now that results 10, then you multiply this by this number right here, which makes 60. And then that's, according to this number right here, well, it's always 360 because that's how many degrees are in a circle, and we're making a circle graph. So that's 60 out of 360. Now, we can do that with the rest of them. 12 would be 12 out of 36 equals how many out of 360? Well, using the same way, we'll take 360 divided by 36, which equals 10, and multiply 12 times 10, which is 120 out of 360. Now for the hamburgers, that's 9 out of 36 equals how many out of 360? There's kind of a pattern here. You just multiply this number by 10 up here. So that's 90 out of 360 because 9 times 10 is 90. And the 9's right here, 10's right here. 90 out of 360. The next one's chicken, which is 4 out of 36 equals how much out of 360? Again, 10 times 4 equals 40 out of 360. Now for this one, which is basically, again, 5 times 10. Oh wait, whoops, I made a mistake over here. It's 40 out of 360. Now with this one, 5 times 10, which is 50, so that's 50 out of 360. we finished step 2 because now we have, oh wait, one last thing though. Now that we have this, we can change them all to degree values. So 60, 120, 90, 40, and 50, that's basically 60 degrees, 120 degrees, 90 degrees,